to you.
Hi guys, it is autumn in Sydney and that means one thing.
What?
We're all booking our European holidays for European summer. So today we are going to do a no-cook Mediterranean platter that you can pull out for your guests anytime, lunch, dinner, and it is sure to impress. Welcome to At Home with Krissy, Victoria, and Nicole. I'm Victoria.
I'm Krissy.
And I'm Nicole. And welcome to Mediterranean Platters,
No cook.
no cook,
Yes.
and a Roman holiday.
We have a
Roman
special
holiday.
Roman holiday. We do have a special guest again today. It's her second appearance. She loved it so much the first time that she came back 2 weeks later. Please come hither with the platter.
No.
Lara from CURAT'D.
Hello, ladies.
Oh,
what a
thank you,
challenge.
Lara. Well, Lara, I would love another table setting. I want something fairly dramatic.
Okay.
My house is all black and white and really sort of, well, it's not architectural, it's old world, but I love that black and white sort of theme. Do you have anything?
I have the right thing
And-
for you.
Oh, shit!
That's why
Oh
you
my
never
God.
take your
I
hand.
know, I
I
know.
was watching you do it.
Oh my God, but you imagine that got
Imagine
your
under
house.
it.
They were handmade in New York.
Hand blown.
Whatever.
Krissy, that's why you never.
I know.
I said it
my
300
Let me help you with
I
this.
know. Look, I'm such a noob. But welcome to the party.
You're coming.
So these glasses were designed off whose breast? It certainly wasn't mine.
Marie Antoinette breast.
Yes,
Yeah.
Marie Antoinette.
Thank you.
So today, Victoria, I don't want you getting distracted because I need this to be a quick platter because guests are arriving super, super fast. So would you have these, I think the cheeses you'd already have in
Well,
your
the
fridge.
cheeses are in the fridge. Everything's in the fridge.
And the biggest thing,
Thank
guys,
you.
with tomatoes, please just do not put them in the fridge. They're
Cheers,
disastrous.
guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Lara,
Thank you.
I know you did this last time, and I don't mean to put you to work, but can you set the table while we
Definitely.
All right.
So you want something dramatic?
You'll need a bit
something
more of this.
that will
Yes.
match your
Yes.
black and white house.
Yes.
I have the right thing for you.
Perfect. Thank you.
See you later.
Lara, you know what? I might have the white platter too. Do you have a white platter as well? I saw it.
Small white
Yeah,
platter.
the
I'll
white
bring
one
it.
on the table.
Yes.
Okay, so what we're going to do
What
is...
a beautiful platter.
This sounds stunning.
Oh, you know what? Can Nicole roll the prosciutto because she's so good at rolling
Thank you.
everything.
Thank you. So that's
Oh, and I
what-
love
So that is
this.
absolutely gorgeous. So
Yes.
I have
Wow.
really gone to the deli at my local supermarket, no word of a lie. I have got some rare roast beef
Okay.
and I'm going to give that to Nicole
Okay.
Good. She
and I'm
needs a
going to
job.
show you
How
how to dress that. I might just
Oh wow.
pop it over here.
Okay, I'm going to drain these whilst you're
Yeah, you
doing
drain
that.
What would you like me to do?
If you just make that look pretty here,
Okay. What is it? Can I take the whole platter or?
the whole platter's yours.
Okay.
With
you
the
might-
beef.
You might use a little bit of this.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Just wait.
Are you doing it
Laura,
flat?
can you ask?
Estelle.
I just
Not roll.
need
The whole platter
the
is right.
chives.
Okay.
Chives.
Fabulous.
Okay, so and we're going to. So what we're going to do with this rare roast beef? Can you cut some? What do you want to do?
Slice
Cut
them?
Just some pears for
Yep,
me. Leave
sure.
the
So,
tomatoes as
Victoria,
they are.
tell us about this rare roast beef.
Okay, so this is just from the supermarket. This is truffle oil that I also got from the supermarket. And what I love to do when I'm
Good.
super duper busy and I trick my husband
great.
with this dish all the time is layer the rare roast beef, drizzle it with some truffle oil, some beautiful sea salt, a little bit of rocket and some fresh chives.
cooked the rare roast beef.
He doesn't ask, he just thinks it's delicious.
I want them
Yes,
like that,
Yep,
that's
perfect.
beautiful.
Okay.
So do you ask for these sliced or they come like this?
I asked for them to slice it exactly
And not
like
too
this.
thin. They're sort of a medium thickness, which any deli will do that for you. The supermarket Woolies, anywhere.
So this is just a triple brie. Okay, it's not very Italian, but I like it.
I love that. That's my favourite.
When I'm doing a platter, I like to put the cheeses down first because I feel like they really anchor the dish.
Totally agree. That's a great
So
idea.
this is burrata. I think burrata is the most fashionable cheese of 2000.
Now you
Oh,
taught me
no,
to do
25.
something as well with mozzarella and burrata, which I'm noting that you're not doing now,
Tell me.
to put it on the paper towel.
Yes, I did.
Just to rest.
I used-
If we had time, you did
I
show me
would.
that, and can I tell you, That has made such
Changed
a
your life.
difference. It has changed my life. It doesn't have all that runny stuff underneath. And I like to put things in threes like you're doing there as well.
What else am I doing?
So, drizzle this.
Yep.
What would you like with the pear? Oh, we wait. Let's
Give it
wait.
to- let's
wait
put
till
some
we do the
cheeses
cheeses.
down. I
Yes.
don't like the
Do you want me-
size of that. Can you cut that small? Okay, so I'm going to change the size of this. I'm allowed to do that. Like, just because it's come like this, I don't agree with you, Woolworths. No, smaller.
And you break some of it up as
Yeah, so
well.
every time you're cutting it like that.
This
and then it
is
breaks
such
on
a decadent olive oil, and you really get bang for buck with a bit of a truffle oil.
I mean, it's just
It appears to be very
so
fancy, but
Do
at
you
your local
crumble that?
supermarket
crumble it for me.
Yep.
will change the flavour of any dish.
Okay, so we eat with our eyes. I am going to put a few things on this platter that you actually probably aren't going to eat. You can eat it if you can be bothered. This is an ox heart tomato in yellow. I'm going to grab a beautiful big ox heart tomato in red.
I'm just breaking up this parmesan here. The thing is, different shapes and sizes is what makes a platter interesting, and I think it's really important to have the different textures. These figs, some you can do whole, some we can split. Would you like me to split?
Do you know what I
some?
do with
Split
my
some of them, please.
tomatoes? If I want to be really fancy and I'm displaying them, I rub them with a little bit of olive oil with a paper towel.
So I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on these little ones and do
Yeah.
some sea salt.
I think half quartered figs are more practical. Is that all right with you? Because people can pick them up and eat them, or would you like?
I love
Happy
a
with
fig.
that?
Would you like? Where do you want them? Beside the
Just,
broth?
just put them down and I'll have a little
Okay,
plate.
okay.
No, you can put them on
Oh,
the plate.
okay.
We might put them beside the burrata.
And this is the thing, it's what makes a platter look the best is no gaps.
Yeah.
And I think that's super, super important, is to make it look
But you can fill it
plentiful.
with so much things that you have in your
And
pantry.
you know what the thing is? It's not going to be waste, because at the end of the day, if that's sitting here like that, for example, and that's not eaten, then that's just pulled out and put washed and put back in the fridge. So you're not wasting. You know, people often say, "Oh, these platters, people waste so much. It's not great." And you know, I never waste something that's on a platter.
No.
Unless it's been sitting out in the sun for hours, then that's different. But
I have to say, I hate the way Krissy cuts her figs, but I'm just trying to work.
so you
with
would
it.
like how would you
sliced?
I
normally
like
do
them in half. That's okay. We
Let's
can make
do
it-
some in half.
No, it's,
Okay.
We work with what we've got. So now I've got some olives.
They look like very interesting olives.
They're just
Green.
Sicilian olives,
Yeah.
and I took the brine away because I didn't want them to
The brine
Run
also makes a
everywhere.
good martini.
for a martini.
Dirty.
Dirty.
Dirty martini.
Dirty martini.
Even shave some parmesan over the top of that beef now.
Yes,
If you wanted to,
can. Do you
yeah.
want to put?
Do you have?
Do you, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Why don't you try and crumble that? Will
And
you
we
put
put-
tomato on it?
I thought a bit of colour.
She's ruined the recipe.
I like a bit of tomato. I like a bit of colour.
Pull those tomatoes off, Nicole. You're getting in trouble. Nicole's trying to go rogue and make it her dish.
Okay,
And
I'm
it's
just
actually-
going to put a little
Nice
bunch
parmesan
of
cheese.
basil there.
Okay. What about these little? Oh my goodness, this just looks stunning. Are we going to fill this up here?
This is
Oh.
Nicole's job.
Okay.
She's got to do the rosettes of prosciutto crudo.
Where am I putting them?
Yeah.
Really have to do the rosettes.
Or however she's the boss of rosette. What can I
She
say?
is, she is. This looks like really nice quality prosciutto. And most of this, you can get it either pre-sliced, or you can ask the deli just at your supermarket to slice it for you. Nicole, is there a technique to your rosette
So,
in here?
yes,
Because mine actually looks a lot more like a rose than yours. Well, maybe.
So wrap around loosely and then fold over.
Right, okay. This is beautifully
So
cut
you didn't
prosciutto.
fold over.
Okay, so look, she's always getting angry at me. I prefer just to be the taste tester.
She's bad to the bone.
It's really good. Lucky I didn't lick my fingers.
I don't like the fat though.
Oh really?
I do.
I enjoy the fat.
No.
Do you know when
I
I
just
lived in
don't like the
Italy,
taste
guys,
of it.
I used to have a prosciutto in my garage, because every good Italian has a prosciutto in the garage
Really?
that you get out and slice.
Oh wow.
These are olive oil and salt crackers.
Oh my goodness, this is looking stunning. And where do we go from here? Olive
I'm
oil on
going
the
to put a tiny bit
tomatoes.
of olive oil on basically everything.
And that's done. You did
So
have some
close.
Turkish bread there. What was
I
that
do
for?
have Turkish bread, but I just can't be bothered to cut it.
Well, great. I don't think we need it. It looks fabulous as it is.
I think.
And so,
Wait, where's my salt? Here it is.
gosh,
Oh yeah, we need a bit of salt on the roast beef.
Salt on the beef.
oh, beautiful.
A bit of pepper on the
Do you know
roast
what? You don't
beef.
even have, these are so thin, it's hard to rosette them. You can even just scrunch them up like
You don't scrunch them because you want air, you want volume in them.
Oh, okay, Nicole. Trouble again.
See? You want to fill your platter.
Yes, that's true, that's true.
You know, the cost of living, Krissy,
Okay, and this,
you want to make it feel
this is
abundant.
my secret
Yes.
ingredient.
Honey.
It is honey with truffle.
See,
Anything with truffle is just
no, I'm not massive on truffle.
Oh, I love
So I'm just going to drizzle
very
it
luxe.
on the fig,
Oh, beautiful.
and I'm going to
smell it.
drizzle it on the pear,
Delish.
Wow.
Okay,
and that's the only places I'm actually going to drizzle it.
beautiful. I think that's probably enough, guys. I don't think we need any more. We'll save that for our school lunches tomorrow.
Children.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
Let me move
they love
this
it.
away
Amazing.
so you guys can see. I mean, did that take us, what, how long? 12 minutes?
Beautiful. Not even 12 minutes.
I mean, if you walked into anyone's place
And they had that waiting for
for
you.
lunch and that was waiting for you, you certainly wouldn't be complaining.
Whatever floats your
I
boat.
couldn't wait to sit down and share this meal with our friend Lara from CURAT'D. She has the most stunning tableware, I think, probably in the world, that I've certainly seen.
Well, I think she's curated it from the world.
Correct. It's come from all over the world. We'll see you at the table. The easiest
I can't wait to hear about your Mediterranean.
Mediterranean.
Oh my gosh,
platter.
let's go.
Mediterranean adventures.
Cheers.
A Mediterranean inspired platter for 4 gals in the middle of organising our Mediterranean holidays because it's autumn in Sydney, and that means one thing, it's getting cold. We're all ready to leave.
I'm not going anywhere this year. I've got HSC. So, I'm really busy.
But if you could go somewhere, Krissy.
Oh my gosh, well, if I could go somewhere, it's really interesting because all of these plates, and it's reminding me of an amazing holiday I had in Deruta. So Deruta is a part of Umbria, and that's where all the ceramics are made and all the ceramic plates, and it's a beautiful little village. And I remember going there and finding a fantastic little, of course, a beautiful place to eat for lunch, serving pastas and all this sort of antipasta and this sort of platters is
easy way to eat.
It's such an easy way to eat. And also you can have, beautiful crusty bread with it if you wanted to. So I think that for me, it wasn't a glamorous beach, but it was such a beautiful little village.
The feeling.
And, yeah, it was great. And I did have an Italian boyfriend at the time, so the feeling was great.
Where's yours?
Favorite Mediterranean holiday, I would have to say Beirut.
Me too.
I mean, there is nothing like sitting on the Riviera in Beirut, watching the sunset,
The mountains.
seeing the mountains behind
the same
you.
day?
Pardon?
In the same day.
On the same day, yes. You can actually ski and swim on the same day.
You happy to do yourself?
It is. It is one of those intoxicating, magnificent places that I yearn to return to very soon. But I've had some amazing times there, and I have some incredible memories.
Lara, you're going to say Beirut too, right?
Yes, and I'm going in July.
Oh my God, well that's great. Are you
Yeah.
going this year?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends on the girls and what they're doing and their schedules.
And
But
so
Well,
what
maybe
is-
next year all together.
maybe, yes,
We can
maybe you
take
never
the
know. There
ladies
might
to-
be a live episode of At Home With from
in
Beirut.
Beirut? And Lara, what is your favorite beach club in Beirut or restaurant?
Oh, I can't tell you, just one. It's
La
all
Plage,
of them. La Plage,
Et des
Orchid,
Sands.
Et des Sands, depending of if you're with the
Riviera.
family or not with the family, depending
it.
on who you are with it, And otherwise, it's just, the beach and the mountains. Also, I love the mountains.
The mountains are beautiful.
In summer, it's just
Yeah.
amazing weather.
The food and the food and
Oh,
the
you're
fruit
gonna-
and the vegetables.
I'm getting my...
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little bit more boring than you guys. I just like going to Hotel de Cap in the south of France.
That's very boring.
Well, that sounds
I know
weird.
it's boring, but I just love it. The kids love it.
But
My
you know what? I
husband
do like
loves it.
routine.
You
I
know
do
what?
like going back to the same place and ordering the same dishes. Is something really
Nostalgic.
Yeah, it's great for the kids too because they get there, they're not feeling uncomfortable. We're on holidays again. They know the routine. They know where they've been. Like we we're talking before. I mean, I went to the Maldives when we lived in China. Every single holiday, and that for the kids was they used to go back. They were familiar.
Yeah, well, I'd like to go to Beirut and leave for a week or two during July when everybody hasn't come back to see, you know, I mean, because all the expats come back in like end of July, August, and we all meet there. Oh, nice. But I'd like to go to like either like south of France or Greece or any other place, like change for every year for a week or two,
Just
10
to
days.
try something
Exactly,
new.
just to change a little bit and then.
Do you go
Beirut
visit
back.
a lot of your suppliers?
Yes, I do. All my suppliers actually.
Are these plates from Lebanon?
Yes, these are Images d'Orient. Images d'Orient is like a modern
They're
take
beautiful.
on not only Lebanese, like Mediterranean,
This is
Levantine
quite
design.
Moroccan.
This is Moroccan. I have more like Moroccan designs. I have some that are more Oriental, like kind of like Asian. They are all from the same brand. They do a lot of designs. They cater for all tastes, all colors, and they.
I love it because I've got the black, the blue, and the white in my house.
This is
So,
almost
me.
perfect.
and you know,
plate
for
to
me, often I'll serve an oyster or something to start, or a prawn.
Well, you did last night.
Yeah,
2 prawns on
yes,
everyone's plate.
and then you know a little bowl of pasta, or a little, and then it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it. So, girls,
We've got something a bit more important to discuss than holidays.
We do.
I've got some viewer questions.
Yes, it's exciting.
We asked you all to send us your questions.
oh my gosh, someone just
And you did not disappoint. So I'm going to start with a few of them. Okay, so let's start. First one. If you could be on any other TV show, what would you choose? Victoria?
I mean, like one that's now.
Yeah.
Were you going to say Dynasty or, you know?
Oh, I can be an actress. I can be an actual actress. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I'm
like
so
what-
excited.
I don't know. I think it's
You know
the
what?
same.
When I watch White Lotus,
Oh yes, they always look so
I
fun.
think to myself, I relate to these characters.
But you know what?
Like,
I
wouldn't
met
even
Jennifer
have,
Lawrence.
Aside from the
Not Jennifer
aside
Lawrence,
from the
Jennifer
murdering,
Coolidge.
I actually don't think I'd even need to act to be on that show.
Well, I met Jennifer at the Emmys, and she wasn't very friendly.
Really?
And wasn't very nice. So out of all the big, like Priscilla Presley, out of all the big celebrities that I met that night, she was probably the least famous and the least nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't find that surprising.
That doesn't answer your show
I
about.
would like to be on White Lotus.
Okay, White Lotus.
What would you, Krissy?
Wow, for me, I would like to be the Oprah Winfrey. That for me would be my like ultimate gig, would be being a talk show host, Ellen DeGeneres without the bullying.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say that?
I have two. I'd have to say The View,
Yeah. No, I mean,
yes. I love
Dancing
it.
with the Stars.
You've always wanted to do that. You would be amazing.
You've always wanted to do Dancing with the Stars.
Have you
I
seen
mean,
how hyper flexible she is?
Lara, what show are you going on? Come on.
Stop! I haven't done it.
11-ish soap opera.
Oh my god!
You know what show? At Home with Krissy, Victoria and
Okay,
Nicole.
so rewind. Let's do that. No, I have a better one.
So what show would you like to be
The
on, Lara?
Housewives of Sydney.
Ah!
Real Housewives of Sydney.
We might be able to organise that
Yes,
for
she
you.
is today.
You're feeling quite well, so
That's great. So next season? Season 4?
Guys, we are all dreaming of our Mediterranean holiday. Create this easy platter at home. You don't have to dream about it anymore. You're basically there.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage.
And to you.